Hartman here with a video showing file sharing permissions in Google Docs. Google Docs provides you options of sharing files with anybody with an email address, whether they're in your domain or not. Those three levels of permission are view, which means simply just to look at, comment, which means you can highlight and then provide a comment, or edit, where others can actually log in and work together on a doc with you real time. The way you do this is after your doc is made, you can go to File. First tab is Share. They highlight this. It's one of the better features of Google Docs. Clicking Share, you can then go ahead and add names of other people. You can provide a link here. It's just the URL for that particular doc, or you can also add in names of people. I'm going to add in Lisa, who's in my list, and right here is where we then change the settings for what we want Lisa to be able to do with this doc. I'm still considered the owner because I started the doc, but others then can work on it. If I allow can edit, it's open for anybody with the link or who has access. Comment allows a person to highlight and then make comments about the doc, or view simply is just to see the doc. So I select the level of permission I want her to have, level of access, share and save. It adds Lisa as a can edit option. Then I say I'm done, and it notifies her via email of that option. So this, for example, is a doc we've been using in district, and if I wanted to make a comment about it, it was shared to me, I would highlight, right click, click comment. I then am given a place to make a comment, which is then time and date stamped here. Original author then can come back and clean these up, get rid of those highlights, which also gets rid of the comments. If I want to see other comments that are made, other ones are listed or reminded there. I can turn that tag on and off. That then is a full comment example. View, or view only, shows up here when work is finalized. Students submit it this way with view only. That way, although others can see it, they can't change it or do anything different to it. So that's view, comment, or edit, which is where anybody can make any changes at all within Google Docs. I prefer the comment option, which would say here comment only, between two students. So a student goes ahead and does an assignment, writes a reading response or does something else. They then share to another student, and they would do that this way. So let's say we'll change the name. This is reading response. Today's May 29th. We'll say OK. We type, and then go to File, Share. Delete Lisa. She no longer has permission. We'll instead add a student in, and students are listed by number, not by name. I'll click one of those. Give him permission then to comment. It will then appear in that person's Google Drive under Docs shared with me. You can also set it to give an email notification if you want to, and that looks like this, where we share and then send a copy to myself, notify people via email. You can fill up people's inboxes pretty quickly doing that. I tend to turn that off. And again, you can start or stop who has access there. It looks like you can even switch ownership. So, three levels of file sharing within Google Docs.